I overrated them. And I just pray that people understand most of them that they shouldn't be, not the way we are rating them. Most of them will think they're in power. They're not in power too.
They are the corridor. They're
not even in corridor. They are far from power.
They're outside the building.
They're outside. So, but you following them, they're in power. Well, I don't know who is senator and who is Chijinkem. I only know myself. You address me as a comrade. I'm not a comrade.
Okay.
I'm just ordinary Chijinkem. Thank you very much.
I love that.
Thank you.
In the scope of political industry and then online personality, who are you?
Well, I still don't know who I am. It's left for people to tell me who I am exactly. All I know is I'm just a social crusader. But other things, I feel that it's people that will judge me or say who I am actually. Because sometimes it's like I'm a bit controversial and people don't understand my way. So it's left for people to judge who I am actually. I can't actually tell.
All right. What is the content of Chijinkem? Because it's, if you talk about a name, Chijinkem is just a name,
Yeah.
So what is the content of Chijinkem? Because, when you call Chijinkem, there's always something that rings a bell in every Nsukka, Enugu State, or person who must have heard your name. There's something that rings bell in that person's ear. So what or who are you?
I don't come as an activist, but people perceive me in a way that this guy is an activist. But I don't see myself as an activist because sometimes there are things I do that I side something that maybe doesn't worth siding, which I side Mr. A. I may not side Mr. B, which is not the normal activism. Some people are saying as an influencer, a social crusader. I don't know how. In all this I've said, I just feel that I'm still not an activist. I'm still not an influencer. I'm still not a social crusader. So I'm just ordinary me.
You said something about not. You just said a feature that made you think you are not an activist.
Yeah.
That sometimes you may side somebody.
Yes.
And an activist
Should be
be neutral.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have your favorite person.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's lovely. Yeah. I love that sincere part of you. I love that. Now, if you look at media today in Igbo Nsukka, in Enugu North, in Enugu State, Igbo land, and by extension Nigeria, you've made a name for yourself. Yes, no doubt you've made a name for yourself. What do you think brought you this far? I mean, it's not something that, because many people look up to you. Oh, that guy is popular, is this, is that, and all that. So what do you think brought you this far?
In a lot of media, I mean, I don't know how far I've gone, but I know that what brought me far is just my consistency and where I put my things up. So in a lot of media, anything I want to post, I doesn't look twice. As far as that thing is verifiable, sometimes it will be controversial, sometimes it may come in form of joke, but I pass my message. Sometimes people may the stuff you may not like to post, I would like to bring it up it's on media. Those things you hide behind the media, I'll bring it out. So I may feel that's the thing that that scare people away from posting on media, although it's nothing to me as far as it's verifiable.
You've talked about being controversial and all, and that's just the perspective some people see you from. Now, many people believe that you are this kind of Chijinkem Ejele is a controversial person. Do you agree to the fact that you're controversial?
No, I'm not.
But you talked about the controversial nature of you. I mean,
people see me as a controversial somebody.
but are you really controversial?
I don't think so. I'm not controversial. I'm just living my life.
Okay, you said something about posting whatever thing you want, however you want. Don't you think it's a controversial nature
it's
to
not.
Post whatever thing you want? Hey, no talk, Chijinkem go talk.
No.
Don't you think it's a trait of
and that's what people want to know. That you're hiding from, that's the rate people need to know.
You've denied being an activist.
Yeah.
All right. So now, at this part, will it be right to just say you're a blogger?
Somehow.
Okay, now in this part of blogging, some people alleged that you charge some people as a blogger, that you charge some people to write against some people. How true is that?
They can bring the evidence. If I ever charge anybody to write for or against, if they have the evidence, let them bring it.
And some people say if maybe you approach somebody, mostly politicians, that if they don't backroll you, you start writing against that person. I had one, I don't want to bring his name to this, saying that you met one certain council chairman and then asked him to be paying you so that you'll be writing good things, and he refused. I mean, and you start, since then you've been bass-boos, this, that. So since then you've also been writing against him, even if he cough, you will say Chijinkem will write, he didn't cough the cough well, the cough is not coughing. So I mean, what do you have to say about that?
Well, people can say anything they like, but I'm sure of the day, I can bet you, both the person you don't want to mention and the chairman, they can't confront me, or they can't even lay an allegation that I have ever met the chairman relating to this kind of stuff.
You know, like why I didn't want to call.
No, don't call him.
Why I didn't want to call his name,
Yeah.
the person who accused this, because I don't think maybe he deserves the attention,
Yeah, I understand.
the publicity.
I understand.
But then, since then, even when you had issues and all that, he's just been there. Do you think he's working for the chairman, or he's just, you have a personal beef with him?
Well, I don't know. Even when I was in, I had a lot of experiences that I didn't even expect from friends. So, because I was in, I had issues. So anybody can cook any story. But now I'm out. Let them start cooking the story again. Let me hear it. So any story can come up when I was inside. But in all that happened to me, there is only one thing that happened to me: the petition. One petition. No other offense. Maybe criminal activities or maybe robbery or scam. Nothing. Just cyber talking. That's the only offense. So nobody brought another petition, unless they're still planning on that one, which I don't know yet. Maybe the chairman and the people are still planning on that one. They can bring it up.
Okay, that's thoughtful of you, and of course we are going to wait till they bring maybe those petitions. Now there is a rumor that some politicians are bankrolling you. Some people are, are backing up, maybe with their power, their influence, and their money. I mean, is there anything of such?
Well, I'm a friend to some politicians. Most of them in Enugu say both people in government, current government, and their friends. If they are bankrolling me, I had a minor issue with the state just few weeks ago. Why didn't they come to obey me? Okay,
so your stay there is as a result of maybe lack of reasonable people, or more reasonable people coming for you? Is it that they didn't take action fast, or the people coming weren't doing what they're supposed to do, or they didn't do it when they're supposed to?
They didn't do it when they're supposed to. People who came for me are independent people, not politicians. People who made sure I was released are independent people.
So literally, politicians didn't help you. They all abandoned you.
Most of them abandoned me.
Most. Are you saying that some came? But
yeah, some came. Some took the highest risk of their life.
But majority of them abandoned
me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, can we know the few of those people that came for you, that stood for you at during your trial times?
I would not like to mention them yet, but the time is coming when I will mention their names.
Okay, are they still in power, or former this, former that?
Some are still in power, some are still former this, former that.
Okay, like former local government chairman, current
Former-
local
former
government chair,
anything.
former governor, you know.
Former everything, they are still in power, and some are in power.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Now, let's talk about your 50 days in Enugu Correctional Center.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it because so many people maybe abandon you. How? I mean, let's talk about your 50 days in outside world. Fela called it outside world.
Inside world.
Inside world.
Inside world.
Inside world,
Yeah.
yeah. So Fela called it inside world, and then what's your experience? Share your experience there.
Well, the experience I saw there wasn't a good one. Personally, I didn't pass through it, but I saw people passing those. That is not worth it. On 26th of January, I was invited by the state ID. I went with a barrister. I saw a petition against me from the SSG that I cyberbullied him, I cyber-talked him, this and that. So I wrote what I know, and I wrote the post. From there, I was detained. The next morning, around 6 a.m., I was moved to the magistrate court at Enugu there. So blah 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 blah. The judge remanded me to 10th of March. I said okay. So I arrived at the state ID. Enugu Correctional Center around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. That was my first experience of entering prison.
Now let's talk about the airlights, your contacts.
Yeah.
How would you rate them when it comes to this your case you had with the SSG? When I mean airlights, people, all these top politicians, all these people who have capacity and all that. So, would you say they disappointed you as against your expectation, or what?
Yeah.
They disappointed
Yeah.
you. The politicians are the
Yeah.
politicians disappointed
Most
you.
of them, it was on that disappointed me.
How?
You saw what happened.
Yes.
Whatever I did does not warrant me staying in prison for 50 days. It's a minor issue that can be resolved within 1 week.
And none of all these politicians did what they're supposed to do at the right time.
They said they did now, but if they did, why would I stay 50 days? They did. All of them did. But if they did, why would I stay 50 days?
So you're saying they didn't do, or all they did wasn't enough.
Maybe to me it wasn't enough, child. It wasn't enough. So SSG, man, SSG is not the government. SSG is just appointed. So SSG is not somebody and he's still around. So you can call him, you can pick a call and call the SSG and say, okay, I've offended you. Even if you feel aggrieved, if you feel sad, yes, I did it. So they disappointed me somehow, but I'm not regretting it.
A lesson learned, right?
Yeah, a very big lesson I learned. So the way I'm overrating them is not the way they're not worth it. Yeah, I overrated them before.
Maybe their capacity or their love for you. Is it
Both.
Is it their capacity? You were thinking, this person can do this, and at the end he didn't do it, or you think this person, is not my man, I'm a cartel, and he didn't do as a cartel. Which of these two?
All of them.
They don't have the capacity they claim they have.
They don't. They don't. It's not a joke. Believe it, before God and man, if I was accused of illegal possession of firearms, or rape, or defilement, or scam, or kidnapping, I will stay in prison for 10 years. None of them can do it. No one will come for me. Even if I did it, some people will say, okay, he did it, suffer in someone, let us work for it and for release. In Nigerian system, but then I overrated them. And I just pray that people understand, most of them, that they shouldn't be, not the way we are rating them. Most of them will think they're in power. They're not in power too.
They are the corridor. They're
not even in corridor. They are far from power.
They're outside the building.
They're outside. So, but you following them, they're in power.
When you think they speak with the authority every day.
But they're not speaking to anybody. Things I can do even if I'm not in power with anybody. But if my own person was one that SSG arrested, I will make sure I work to the SSG no matter how small within that 50 days as an individual. Even if it doesn't give me listening, I can walk out to the SSG.
So more or less, like you are even more capacitated.
More than them, yeah, now.
Yeah, you have more capacity more than all these top politicians.
As far as I'm free,
yes.
But once you're inside prison, you cannot do anything. You cannot do more things.
Yes.
Like who came for me? Are independent people, not politicians, who stood by me, even walking up to the SSG. Railroad, they will say, okay, other people will say we are meeting the SSG, but they're not.
But no evidence, no outcome.
No action. Until people who stood by me, business guys, class business guys, independent people came for me and started making moves. And man started listening himself. That he wasn't the type of senator they told him, the type of Chijinkem Ugwuanyi that he is. I don't know what they might have told him before, maybe this or this, so maybe, I don't know what they have to, but when they went to the SLG, those independent people, they started listening and started working out. Even though, I don't know if that was seabed through court, but it was just, but the delay and those 50 days, if those men wanted to, if they're in power as they claim to be in power, or they have the power, I will not stay more than 1 week. And secondly, maybe the other way around, the corrupt system made it like that. If I'm to be a thug to them, or one who fire their bodyguard, I will not stay more than 2 days in prison, because they value those people. They value them for maybe like elections and all those things.